Welcome back to another episode of V4Variety. I am Digimazter, and I shall be your dragon on today's adventure. We are here at our Void Realm base. Sorry for the loudness, it's just what it is. This thing's been running for quite some time. Up, please. Thank you. Stupid rain. I've tried to escape it everywhere. So we got quite a bit of essence going on. Last time we came here, I think the last episode, I showed you guys I was having issues getting these barrels hooked up. Well, I got them hooked up. I'm actually using a completely separate AE system right here to hook these guys up, and then connecting them to my main system with a IMI interface butted against a storage device. I think a lot of these are how you make like I guess they call them like Super Soren drives. That's because Soren came up with the idea. So that's how you connect multiple AE systems to an AE system. Then I have all these ran over with a P2P network. My level of AE knowledge has gone up significantly since this episode the last. Significantly. So I did that, and I got all those barrels hooked up, so that's all good and jolly. Let's go back to our base. Is it nighttime now? Good, it's nighttime. It was raining here, too, so I tried to go to the other realm to escape the rain, but it was raining there as well, so, well, now it's not going to be raining. Go away. Thank you. So if I go into here and just type in, like, health potions, like we have 306 of them. Bones, we have 32,000 bones. So they're all in the system, even though they're technically stored on a different AE. Now, before I go down here, I did a lot of work off camera, and I want to apologize for some of it. There was a lot of work done that could have been done on camera, and you guys could have learned a lot and seen, but I got addicted. Digi sometimes just builds and plays and does things. So there's been a lot of progress down there. I can't wait to show it to you. It's going to be hard as crud to explain a lot of it to you, but I'm going to do my best to get most of it, and we have a lot of work to do still, so we're going to go kind of fast. Boom! Da-da-da-da. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to start off over here. Remember how cruddy this thing was before? Well, now it's at full size. They can't escape, and they pack spawn. And I have a entity attractor thingy there from Thuamcraft. So watch when these guys spawn. They go right down there. As you can see, there's not a single thing being shown. The grounder is once again underground. And they get pumped into this. This is now its own separate AE system. If I break this block and this block, as you can see, it's its own separate AE system. And it is communicating with... This is our main AE system right here. So if I look here, now I have all of this. This is just the terminal that has 2 viewers in here. As you can see, I have 64 of every single crystallized essence. Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, this is communicating... This AE system is communicating with the main AE system, which is the one at our other base, the first one we made. This connection's brought over here by another P2P network out of our storage room. Now, I have this set up as well. And these are the crystallizers I was telling you about. As you can see, it's currently crafting some Aurum and... Perdido, I think is what it's called. I don't know. The Aurum is just a byproduct, is what I'm going off of these things being smelted down. Each one of them hold 2 of the current essence plus 2 Aurum. So the Aurum is just a byproduct of breaking them down. So yeah, I have another AE system back here. Let's go back here. It's really messy. But I have another AE system back here. And this AE system, this actually doesn't even need to be here anymore. So ignore that. I'm going to move it. Has two 16 crafting capacitors on it. 16K crafting CPUs. So it can do quite a bit of crafting at once. But it also is connected to the furnaces down there, and I've got it set up to where it keeps 64 of all the crystallized in the system at all times. So if I pull any of these out, as you can see, it's auto crafting them right now. I never have that on Automcraft because, well, it's a byproduct of all these. But so there will always be 64 of those crystallized essences. If we ever need them for anything, they will be available. Awesome, right? And I have them set for all of them. I went overboard and made, even though we won't be using a lot of maybe like Sensis or Tempest or Tenebrae or whatever, how you pronounce that. I have them all set up. And if you look, this thing's doing something nifty now too. It is making aluminium. It's making aluminium automatically. I have these furnaces, these alchemical furnaces, 2 of these, always full. There's 2 under here, they're always going to be full. And there's 1 under this guy, and it's always going to be full. So I have an autocraft, this system here, as you've seen this before, the alchemical construct. You know, it's basically a crucible that you can pump liquid into, liquid essence into, and it will automatically, as long as it has the whatever that's thing called, catalyst, it will craft it if it has the appropriate amount of essence in there. So I have this thing set up with one of these little doodads. That's not an arcane alembic. You just can't see back there. I forget what it's called. A matrix. Yeah, one of these matrix thingies, and I didn't get that block. Being sucked up. Arcane. Give me a block. Thank you. And clicky. So it can store up to 3 crafting recipes in it at all times and always have them active. So it has alimentum and it has balance shards. So if I go over here and I go shards, you see I have 19 balance shards. I have a little more than I should because I overcraft a little bit. But this, look, it's already starting to craft more alimentum because it's still filling up the system. So as soon as it's able to craft 20 alimentum, it will. So it needs 60 of each of the things since it takes 3 of them. I think it's 60, something like that. Because it takes 3 of each. Yeah. To make them. So you see it pops out, gets eaten up. I have a extra utilities item thingy underneath, transfer node under there with world upgrades, sucking things up underneath the ground. So it just poops it out, spits it down there, and then it gets put in the system and then exported out. And as soon as all these guys are full, there will always be 20 in the system. So if one of these guys ever use it, it'll pull it out, put it in, and then it'll make more. If it's able to. Same with the balance shards. If I need balance shards, I have them always because they're a pain in the butt to make, but I always have them now, and I always have at least 15 of them. So that's awesome. Now to this guy. Whew. And by the way, the system for that's back here. I can actually show you that. Oh, see, now it says I have 20. So maybe I have all of those things full? Are you still making things, though? No. Oh, cool. So the system may have just primed itself. Let's see if we can actually see. It's so difficult because my wiring is so everywhere and bad. Look at this. My bad. Don't comment about my bad wiring habits, okay? I know they're bad. Arcane from 64. Perfect. What about you? 64. Perfect. What about you? 64. See, look, the system's now primed. Boom. By the way, I'm sorry I put this here. It's really annoying, but I can't move it. It'll blow up, and I'm not losing this. It's just really annoying now. So the system's primed. So if we go over here and we look, we have 20. Boom, done. Oh, by the way, this thing, I have that annoying little doodad right there. That is a wireless transceiver. So if I click this button, oops, if I click this button, I just turn the system off. So it will no longer spawn anymore. So I have a touch screen on-off switch. So for right now, I'm going to turn it off, because these guys, I can't turn their noise down without turning the main noise down. So once those guys are dead, good riddance. Now they won't make any more annoying noises. Alright, now on to this. This is actually a lot of... I started doing all of this on my own, and then I decided to look at what Direwolf's been doing for his, and this is Direwolf's system. This right here is his, and a lot of this he did too. He automatically did Alimentum, but who wouldn't? Why do I need Alimentum? Oh, because he's still doing things. Okay. So I mean, why wouldn't you automatically do Alimentum and stuff like that? But he also had Computercraft set up to make sure all these barrels or all of these things are full. Okay, now this isn't fully automatic. If I use some out of here, it's not going to automatically fill itself up. But I can, like, click on one of these guys, see it says it's full, please choose another, and then it'll come back here. I haven't used this in a little bit, so once I go to use it, it may crash. It seems to have issues once either the server resets or I log out. It seems to crash the first time I try to use it, and I just got to reset the system. All of these are connected via peripheral proxies, and then they have wired modems on the back of them. Let's eat first. So any of you that know anything about Computercraft know how to use these. These peripheral proxies turn on and are able to be turned on to the modem because they sense what's in there, in the barrels or jars. So yeah, that's how they do that. Here's the computer back here. It's running its program. I won't go into that. If you want this system, just look at Direwolf's video. You can get it. Getting this program was a little difficult, but you can find it. He doesn't paste bin it in any of his episodes that I saw, but you can find it online on the Reddit. I found it on Reddit, a paste bin for it. Somebody asked him and he gave it to him. So I found that. You do need his button API as well, which is on his Minecraft forum, so to make this work, so you can get it working too. But you see, we're completely full on everything right now, and we have this cool little golem guy over here, which will run around and fill up all of these jars. And he'll even, when he needs to fill up here, he does run up and around and fills them up here, and then he goes right back down. It's so cute, so cool, looks amazing. I'm super proud of the way this looks and the way it functions. I may not have come up with a program, but I got it to work in not the same setup that he has. The same format exactly. So right here we have this chest completely full of the ethereal essences. One of each, so one stack of each of those. So when we do request from here to, say, fill up this guy, we click on him, we click refill or whatever. It will take however many it needs. It senses how much is in here and will tell you what it needs, and it'll even tell you how many of that type are available in this chest. So if you don't have enough, it won't take all of them out of this chest. It will leave one in this chest, so that way it doesn't mess up and accidentally refill with a random type in here. So it will always leave one in the stack here, so it won't screw the system up. It's smart enough not to do that. But then once it needs, when I say refill, it takes however means it needs of these guys out, puts them into this chest. This chest I can't open because there's a block above it, but it then takes them out, brings them down, puts them in that alchemical furnace, gets melted down. This dude's like, "Rah, rah, 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 fill it up," and then when he's done, he comes back, and that's how that works. It's awesome. They do give me Aurum, and since these are all void jars, he just voids it out. I could be using these, but it's easier just to put them in there. Mainly because his program has a whole bunch of math in here to divide by 2, since these guys give 2 versus 1. Yeah, so I just did it that way. It was easy of use for his program. I'm not a programmer, so I didn't change it too much. So like I said, we had a lot of things to do today, and what are we gonna do? We are gonna make a new wand. Yeah, I want a new wand. Is this the wands? Yeah. I want this one. I want this staff core. Or do I want the staff core? Because I don't know if the staff can be used in here. I don't think it can. So we may actually go with a crafting scepter. Because I want something with 150 V at least that can be used in here. And I don't think the scepter can be used in here. Because if we look, and we look at... That is a staff, right? Magic staves. Made of blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, it also makes it unsuitable for fine workmanship control required in the arcane workbench. So we can't use that in the workbench. So I was going to get one of these because it holds 250 vis, but I'm not. I'm going to get that guy. So I still need a Silverwood wand core. Silverwood wand core uses 1 balance shard with all of these guys in there, and it's a moderate instability. I did take all of those heads and put them under here, so we're fine for instability. So, oops. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. So I need a Silverwood, and then we need 1 of each of those. So let's go grab that. Let's get Silverwood. Let's get 2 just in case. I doubt we'll have any issues, but, you know. Better safe than sorry. Shards. Alright, so we need 1 balance shard. Let's get 2 just to make sure. 2 of these guys. 2 of you. 2 of you. 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 And you. Alrighty. So we're gonna just swap everything on our hotbar out. Pretty much everything on our hotbar out. Absolutely everything except for our wand, because yeah. So let's go ahead and get this done. So one of these go here. This goes here, and then we're gonna go around. And I did that wrong, because I'm stupid. Thank you. Whatever. Clicky. 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 Alright, that's as balanced as we can make it. Because there's no more room to make it even more balanced. So, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man. What am I feeling now? Oh, I got Flex Plague. Okay. Hope no one's near me. No one's on, so. Magic staves. Oh, dang it. Silverwood wand core. Here we go. So, yeah. That's all we need, and we have all of that, obviously. So let's just go ahead and try it out. Boom. They have no problem going between those rails. Pulling out the Ignis, now the Aqua. Terra, now the Ordo. Haven't had any issues yet. Alright, now we're finishing up here. These have taken the balance shard, done. Air shard, done. Ignis shard, done. Aqua Shard. Done. Terra Shard. I think that one's the Ordo Shard and the Perdido Shard, and boom! Who needed all this extra stuff? Not us. Boop! Silver Wand Core! Woohoo! But we also need 3 Thaumium caps. Now, I do have Thaumium in here now. There's some to make. Oh, right. Can't make them in there, did you? Can't do it. Let's just grab this stuff. Gotta make them in here. Boop. Alright, we need 3 of them. Perfect. Boop. Now, the only problem is we know these are inert. So, what good is an inert Thaumium wand cap? We need to charge them up, so we need some Salus Mundus. Since we're doing 3 of them, we need 9 Salus Mundus. So, I have 5, but since all a Salus Mundus is smelting a balance shard, I've got it to where I can autocraft them now. So, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me 4 of those, please. And if we look over here, this guy's now making balance shards. Got the charcoal in there, getting the stuff up. It's also making aluminium. That's not balance shards. Okay. When are you gonna... How many balance shards do I have in here? Oh, I have 15 still. He won't make until I have less than 15. So I already made it. Okay, thank you. So, we put 1 here. We're going to put 1 here. We're going to put 1 here. I'm going to put 1 there. And now, if we look at the system, by the way, look. Terra's at 55. Ordo, 55. Shishio, 55. Yeah. Works good. Keeps track of what's in there at all times. Oh, that's wrong thing, wrong thing, wrong thing. Click on the right place, Digi. Jesus. Yep, just 3 of those. 12 and 6. So we should be able to... We have plenty of Aurum, right? Aurum, 64, and that's not the right one. Potentia, 64. Yeah, we can make all 3 of them before filling up the system at all. So I'm going to go ahead and tap this. This is really loud, so I'm actually going to turn down the volume. There we go. It's taking in the Salus Mundus. Boom. Charged Thaumium wand cap. So let's do this 2 more times really quick. Boop. There we go. See how awesome this is? Everything over here is done doing what it was doing. I'm so happy with this setup so far. Boom. And the last one. Click. 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 One more. 40. And it refreshes, by the way, every 5 seconds. How much Aurum do we have left? 46. Oh, see? That went down to 28. So it turned yellow. If it gets below 20, it turns red. So there we go. We have 3 charged Thaumium wand caps now. Perfect. Now, see that's a little low, so let's just click refill all. And you'll see that guy off to the races. Dun, 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 dun. So now it is filling up all of that needs to be done. Let's just watch him for a second because he's so cool. Looks like it's doing this stuff first. Dun, 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 dun. A little Aurum. Yep. And I made it to where I've tested this several times. He does not get out of here. I'm going to put some speed upgrades on him so he's a little faster. But yeah, he doesn't get out. He doesn't do anything crazy. He just goes back and forth all the time, refilling all my stuff. That's what he does. That's his life. That's what he lives to do. He's picking up a bunch of Aurum. So yeah, I'm going to let that go ahead and do that thing. So while that's doing that, let's get rid of some stuff that's in our inventory. Alright, so let's look at this guy now. Looks like it takes some of that stuff, so we're going to go ahead and put, what was it, like this? Do I need another Thaumium wand cap? Oh no, I need one of those Primal Charms. Derp. Hence why I have a Primal Charm in my inventory. Already made it. Boink. There we go. And see, we have inefficient fee, but we can just take that out and throw our big wand in there. Boom. Now we got it all, so we can make boom. Yeah, look at that guy. Let's let him charge back up. Even though why? Screw you. Don't charge up. I want this bad boy in here. Yeah. I don't need this guy anymore. You're useless. Now this guy is... Wait. I did make the crafting one. Thaumium Boss Silverwood Scepter. Okay, crafting scepter, yeah. So I did make this. So he has an additional 10% V discount. They're able to hold 50% more V. But they can't be really used for anything else. So they can't be charged pretty much any other way than this. Average cost 100%. Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, this would be the equivalent. So this is 110. He has a 10% less, so it's only 100%. So that's cool. He'll go ahead and charge up. We're not done here yet, but we're getting. It's already 27 minutes in. 28 minutes now. So I got some more stuff I want to do. So let me explain to you what we're gonna do. We made this guy for crafting, correct? Awesome. That's great. But I have bigger and badder things that I want to make today. Starting off in... Is it here? Where'd it go? Artifice? No. Oh, wait. Nope. It's down here in Thaumic Tinkering. Thaumic Tinkering, I've unlocked a lot of stuff. I did more research, too. I had most of this unlocked, but this stuff I did not. I did not have all of this good stuff unlocked. We're going to be making these. I don't even know how to pronounce that. These wand caps. And we're going to be making this. We're going to be making this wand core and attaching these wand caps. And these give 30% discount. See, it takes 100 in each to make it. Also takes charged Thaumium wand caps. So I'm going to make some charged Thaumium wand caps. It makes this stuff, which takes 3 of these, plus the Thaumium ingot, and that. These guys are a pain to make. You only get 8 of them, and you have to take an Ender Shard and another Shard. I only have 1 of each of those since the whole time I've been playing. They're rare as crap. But you also, after we make that, so we got to make that, we got to make these. We also have to make this, which takes 2 of the cloth. The cloth just takes 3 of those, so I hope I can I can make this. Because this wand holds 1,000 of each type of this. Yeah, I didn't stutter. 1,000 of each type. Or this, whatever. I pronounce things wrong. So yeah, we are going to be making that bad boy today. So let me get all of that stuff crafted, and when we get ready to do the infusion for it, I will be right back. Okay, I came back way early. I haven't done anything but get this ready. I wanted to capture this on camera, because if this messes up, I don't have any more to replace this. So if any of these get destroyed for whatever reason, we're done for. He's done filling everything up, though, so we're all good on that. Everything over here is 63 is fine. Sometimes they don't get fully full because they're at weird numbers. So yeah, 63 is for some of them, which is fine. So, boom. We have to watch this like a hawk. It only has a high instability rate, so I doubt anything's going to go wrong, but we just need to make sure. It takes a whole thing. It takes all 64 Spiritus. This goes to Lux. Just make sure I have Spiritus. 64. Good. Woo! Had to make sure it was full. Alright. Just taking the Spiritus. Nothing has popped off. No instability whatsoever yet. It's taking absolutely all of that. I wish it drained out faster, but it's all good. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. I couldn't see the Eye of Ender for a second. I freaked out. I'm so tense right now. Okay, it's taking the diamond. It's taking the Ender Shard. The Eye of Ender. Another shard. Oh yeah. 8 of the Ector stuff. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna get to work. Thought I'd show you yet. It was so tense. Yeah. Refill all. Because I need a bunch of Spiritus again. Alright, be right back. Okie dokie. Those of you better at math than me, at least quick math, will notice that I didn't have enough of these things. Luckily, I went and took one of these from RBW, but I had to go to the Nether, and you get them off of Pigman and Enderman. Enderman from the end, only in the end. Pigman in the Nether, only located in the Nether. And you can tell this by going to dimensional things. It tells you right here, zombie living in the Nether, Enderman living in the end. It didn't take too long to actually get one. It took me about 20 minutes of killing them. I got one. So I made some more up. As you can see, I'm ready to make this bad boy. I've got one of the Ectors on there, got 2 of the cloth, Silverwood Rod, 2 Salus Mundus, and a gas tier in there. There was one thing that was a little hiccup, is it takes 100 of this stuff. 100. 32 Lux, 32 Instrumentum, 100 of this stuff. My system's only set up to have 64, so I actually went and brewed me up another jar of it. So I've got 2 jars of 64. Will be good. That's what this little dude was for. Just quick little thing I threw together. I've got more of these. I got 1 more Salus Mundus because hopefully I won't need any more. And I picked up another gas tier. I only have 1 extra cloth. I just didn't make another set. So let's cross our fingers, really. I mean, not much more we can do. It's only a very high level. It's not even dangerous. It's just very high. So I doubt we'll even see any kind of flux. But just in case. So let's sit back and enjoy. And it's going to take a while to pull in all of that stuff. Okay, why is it not pulling in the rest? Okay, I was like freaking out for a second. I'm like, pull in the rest of it! So it emptied one jar, now it's gonna pretty much halfway empty another. No sign of any issues yet. Alright, here goes the Lux. We're about to have the biggest and baddest wand you will ever see. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, time for Instrumentum. Look at this setup, man. This is just so cool. Alright. Instrumentum is done. Alright, it's taking one. It's taking the actual one. It's taking this thing. Now it's taking one of the cloths. Now it's taking the Salus Mundus. Now the gas tier. Other Salus Mundus. I think we're good. We are good. Boom. Look at that. It's even purple named. Ugh. So let's take this wand cap, and this wand cap. Normally would take 100 of each, but because this guy is actually at 79 average viscos, I don't know why I said 110 last time. It said 110, I thought, but maybe I was looking at the wrong wand. This is 100. This is 90, so I don't know where I got 110, but whatever. This is at 79, and it has 1,000 capacity. 1,000 capacity. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Wow. Oh, it looks stupid. This thing right here looks awesome. Look at him. Wow. Look at this guy. Wow. So let's throw this guy back in here and let him get charged up. Hurry up. Alright, so I will be right back after I get this charged up. I don't have anything to use it with. I don't have any. The only thingamajig I have is this one. It's the Wand of Equal Trade. So next episode, once I get this guy charged up, I'll see if he changes, and we'll just see the magnitude. Next episode, we're going to build a few of these cool foci. There's even a bunch over here. We'll build quite a few of them, just to try them all out. We even have some of the... It's an Artifice, right? No, it's in Thaumaturgy. We even have some of these. I got this thing that gives us tier 5 upgrade for vampire bats. Because this guy summons vampire bats, and it allows them to suck their own life force and replenish some to me. So that's pretty cool. The reason we're doing all this is we're going to be going into, and this was into the Eldritch zone, because I learned how to make these, the opening eye. So we're going to make a bunch of these, we're going to make some of these opening eyes. I already have 2 of them from drops. So we're going to make 2 more, I think is what we need. And then we're going to go into the realm for this. And it has bosses, has all types of things. Let's refill this stuff. Just so he's not confused, I'm going to take this jar. And throw it all the way over here. You charged up? You are. Bunk. I just can't even believe it. It also has a 70% viscous, so it's even better than this guy. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. But yeah, we're going to go do that next episode. It's going to be great. So when this guy's charged up, I will be right back. Alright guys, that took a ridiculously long time. But... boom, check it. 1,000 of... every element. They're all the ones we have are obsolete now. We just made this guy's obsolete because we can make another one of these technically and leave it in here at all times because it works in the crafting table. So there'd be nothing we could not craft. But for now, we're just gonna keep it like that, and you only charge this guy when need be. So let's see if he looks any different. Nope, still looks kind of stupid. Doesn't look as cool, mainly because it's from an add-on mod, not the official one. It looks super cool. That one looks super cool just sitting there. Wow, wow, wow. So let's go ahead and what is it? Hold F. There we go. Now we got our wand cap on there. I don't have anything to do with it right now. All this stuff is full again. Bink. All this stuff is copacetic. No more crafting over here. No more crafting over there. If we look, we have... we have 20 aluminum and 15 balance shards. So that's all good. Oop, a little bit of lag there. 64 of all of that. Everything's copacetic. Everything's perfect. Everything works fantastically. So everything works 100% perfect. When I was killing those guys, I got 2 of the rare treasure bags, and I haven't seen these very often, so I thought we'd just open them real quick. What'd we get? Okay, don't care about that. Okay. Oh, yeah, fun. 15 of those, okay. More of those. Another one of these. And that was it that time. That's pathetic. You, sir, are pathetic. Get out of here. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to do a little bit more Thuamcraft stuff because we just built this amazing system. Speaking of which, I'm going to turn this back on. We built this amazing system to get all this stuff done pretty much automatically with very little interference with us. So next episode, we're going to build some more cool things, and then we may or may not get into the next realm. I'm probably going to wait for that to be a collab with a few guys that have been doing Thuamcraft, because I don't think there's multiple dungeons. I think there's only one. So going to wait, probably do a collab with them. Hopefully we'll be able to get that done. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's pretty long, but we got a lot done, and I showed off a lot of cool stuff. So this is Digimazter saying goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.